Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of March 31st. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. So Libra, we are in Aries. We are in the 180 degrees opposite time of the year from us, which there's a lot of planets also piled up in this energy of really just pushing through this birth canal of Aries season of this astrological new year. Libra is that balance. Libra is going to oppose this heavy Mars, heavy action oriented, heavy confronting energy with its energy of partnerships, of balance, of compromise. So Libra, with that, we have a full moon in Libra on April Fool's Day, the first of the month. We have a pink moon in Libra to balance all of this energy out as we are in this birth canal for this astrological year. To meet this energy this week, I'm going to pull cards from the Magical Messages from the Fairies deck. The Fairies, as I've used these decks in the past, are into little treats. So if you feel so inclined from your reading this week to go out into nature, find a spot where you know the fairies like, with it being spring, there's a lot of flowers, so you might find a beautiful spot with flowers, but you've seen people who put those little fairy doors in like trees or planters, so just a spot that you think the fairies would like. Go leave them a little sweet treat like a fruit or maybe some candy, or you can give them a little shiny rock, whatever it is. Leave them a little present this week. All right, let's see what the message is for Libra. Be yourself. The situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. So Libra, look at us, unicorns, amazing. And it's just by being authentically us in the space. Even though Libras are classified as very go with the flow, we don't follow trends. We are trend setters. We radiate our own natural beauty out into this space. And so Libra, that is what we are embodying and putting out into this Aries moment. And so this is technically a past card, but it's called New Home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. So Libra, this, because it's in the past spot, means that you could have already done this move. You might be planning a move or in the process of moving, but take it more as our bodies are our home. And this is an invitation for us to be moving in a direction that our bodies want to go. Like for me, it is walking back that sleep time to a place where I like it versus where the household likes to be little hamsters on a wheel all night long. Yeah. All right, because the next card is pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world, which Libra, this could, because it's a birth card, be an actual birth if that is what you want. It could be somebody in your close proximity who's having a baby that's going to change your life. But I see it also more as, what are you birthing out into the world? And so one of my examples is that when I had this apartment, I built a loft so that I could turn the downstairs into my studio space for all of my practices. And I did. I took Reiki clients up there. I had healing spaces and like readings up there. I did have yoga classes. I think we were able to fit 8 or 9 people into that space. So Libra, the birth doesn't have to be a physical, even though that's technically a physical birth, but you could be birthing an idea, a piece of music out into the world, whatever it is, Libra. So tie into that energy as we move forward to the outcome of goodbye to the old, hello to the new. Like, I think 4 people have had this card in the same spot, and it's come up in other people's readings, so I've just read this a billion times. You've finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. So Libra, this is just speaking to that moment of, what did I say? We are literally leaving that last cycle, and we are now fully year of the horse, new astrological year, moving forward. And what parts of you can you let go so that these new parts can take hold? As we age, as we grow, we are always, letting things go and having new things come up for us. The only time where I really see people start to slow down in their later years is when they decide that they've seen it all. There's nothing for them to see anymore. They are shutting off that part of them that sees new. Maybe the old feels more comfortable, and so you want to stick there. But that is the biggest detriment, is that this world, if you are not learning something new every day, then are you really living? Really be here, Libra, moving forward. And yes, enjoy life as it comes, but be open to learning and growing every day and releasing parts of you that aren't meant for this moment. Like, for me, like that apartment, I loved that space, I loved that job, I loved the people in that space, but when it wasn't ready to be mine anymore, I had to let that go so that I can continue on this journey that I'm on, and I'm by the beach again. So Libra, be willing and open to release things so that new spaces can grow. That is what the fairies have for you, but I'm also going to pull a card from the Hands of the Ancient Medicine deck. This is a deck I was gifted a while ago, and I'm like relearning the cards. They're really beautiful. I just haven't used them in a minute. So this card is the birthing energy. So we've doubled down on like pregnancy and birthing. This is just the flavor of the season. So Libra, if you do want a baby, possible, but more specifically, because this card in this deck is about a spiritual birthing, of birthing something that you, like, your spirit wants to bring into this world right now. So birth those ideas that I've talked about of, it could be an idea, a project, a business, a home, a community, whatever it is you want, Libra. Be open to birthing that. These new beginnings need to let things fall away. And this card is also about the patience that you need for these birthings. So you have to be patient those 9 months. If you are growing crops, you have to be patient to watch that seed turn into a plant, and it could be years before you even get a fruit. So Libra, be patient with the birthing process. That is what I have for you this week, Libra. I hope this helps. I do hope whatever it is that you are growing and birthing into the world right now is everything that you dreamed up and more. And I'll see you next week. Bye.